you're thinking about 2D needle felting and you've never done it before, and even if you have, I have a really great tip to get you started. So this is a chickadee that I needle felted actually just today. And I want to show you a really great way to get started on it. Now this full course on how to make this needle felted bird is going to be available at Rustic Fiber Academy next week. So start looking for it around December 17th. This is 2024. So if you're watching this at a later date, I'm sorry, because that will not help you. It will already be available at the Academy. So yeah, just look for it at rusticfiberacademy.com on how to make the black cat chickadee 2D. There is one for 3D too if you're interested. Now, how I do this to get started is what I want to show you, because I've never seen anybody do it this way. So I have the book that I actually made the little chickadee out of. This image right here. I'm using water-soluble paper. You might have seen the feather tutorial I had on this stuff. I love using it, and I've been really exploring different ways to go about using it, and this is a really awesome way. So all you're going to need is your water-soluble paper. Doesn't matter which side you use. And I'm using a Sharpie to do this. You want a thin one. And it might help if you tape your paper to your book, if you just use like a paper tape or something. And then you just want to, well, if you had a Sharpie that worked, it'd help. Huh. Okay, come on. All right. That should do it. I always have marker. I always have ink on me. It's just kind of my life. So I'm just going to trace this. You can follow along, watch how I do it, but you want to just trace the whole entire chickadee. And you can even go into detail with it. All right, so then once you get it all traced out, your chickadee, you can close up your book. You actually probably want to keep it out for when you start 2D needle felting it. But the next step is super easy. You're just going to cut it out. So there is the image all cut out, and this right here is what you're going to use. All you're going to do, like let's say this is what I'm felting onto. I'm of course not going to be felting onto this, but if I were, you just use pins, pin it down where you want it to be felted on, and voila, you felt straight onto that, and you have your picture. That's exactly what I did. The water-soluble paper is felted right behind this. I didn't even stick in water, and I have my picture. And I have my template to work off of, which makes it so much easier. I hope this helps. I hope you learned something from it. And of course, if you want to learn how to make this all exactly like I did, head over to the Academy. Once again, it's going to be available next week around December 16th, 17th, 18th, somewhere in there of 2024.